Yeah, look at my pretty flowers. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I got a few natural clouds, I guess. No sky hacking today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't say anything. Okay, so, anyways, I want to talk about my neighbor Ed, who hit my truck at 977 Stalker Hill. Okay, so when I first met him, so I was trying to just try to get friends. Like I'm trying to fit into this new town and hopefully like make some friends. Or whatever. I kind of just wanted to fit in, with this new community of people. Well, they were all like online together somehow, like through Facebook or something. They were all online so they could communicate all together, okay? And one time I got really sick. Like they gave me a drink, okay? And I'm not a drinker at all. I don't know what the hell it was. I forget what it was. It was a shot or something. But I was just trying to fit in, and I miss partying. I used to be a partier. I'll admit it. And so I miss partying, but I can't do that. I can't do it anymore. And my body's like, no. So anyway, so I got sick. I got really bad. I really got sick there. All right, and in front of everybody, like twice, I threw up in front of them. Okay, and one time I think it was something laced. I did smoke a little weed, okay? I'll admit it. I think it was laced with something. But when I get sick, nobody cared. Like, they were all just, like, acting like it wasn't even happening. And nobody asked me, like, are you okay? I thought I was going to have to call the ambulance. But nobody, like, I literally had to beg for water. And, like, nobody cared. They were just all standing around like, da-da-da-da, oh, look at her, like, whatever. They were just totally ignoring it. It was really weird. It was a really weird vibe. So anyways, I was showing him videos about, I was like, yeah, I was trying to be like a comedian, belly dancer, like kind of like, I just want to do it like funny, make people laugh. And he's like, oh, I'll show you a dancer. And then he's like showing some girl, some really skank, like stripping and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Well, anyways, I got a bad vibe from him, like right from the get-go. I should have followed my instincts. That I had a bad vibe. Also, when I worked at Deer Park, he was doing some of the cable there, and I saw him talking to the police. But supposedly his father was like in what do they call it? Not Masons. I don't know, Laconia Police, and he was a Mormon, the Mormon. All right, and he was like, oh, you should see how it's like to have a father that's a Mormon or whatever, right? And he would tell me stuff, and then he'd talk about his wife and he's like, yeah, because I used to say how my ex-husband would like complain about being the donkey or something. I don't know. He's like, but he was talking like, and it was sounding like he was really like, when men are pissed about women. And I was like, oh, that was like a red flag. There was a lot of red flags with him, okay? But he was like, when narcissistic, like they want to befriend you to get information. So they do love bombing. So I felt like he was kind of love bombing me, and I was like, oh. And then when my girls were there, he was like nosy, so he had to come and like, oh, here's French toast, and like trying to be nice. Oh, Luann, I'm your friend. Just remember, I'm your friend. And I don't know. I just had a bad feeling. And usually when you have a bad feeling about somebody, you have an instinct, like you should probably follow that. But I don't do that because I was like just trying to like, I was lonely up there. And that's the thing. They tell you, like, if you're lonely, don't confide in people just because you're lonely. And you want friends, you want to talk to people, and that's what I do. I confide in people because I'm an open book. I don't really care. It's the truth. So, but he was like love bombing me. He was after Charlie, and Charlie actually was standing in his window naked one day when I walked by and went to work. All right, literally, I was like, what the hell? And he's just standing there in his window naked. I was like, oh my God. And he just flashed me. What the hell is going on? But he left. And then I got Ed. I was like, oh God, what's going to happen now? Right? So I don't know if Ed was part of this because my modem was in his room. And he was bragging about how he could hack. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I could. And then he says stuff like, I could hack Stanley's account because Stanley would give everybody his account number. He would just randomly give everybody in the complex his account number, which I thought was very, very strange. Because I was like, why would you do that? Like, you don't know these people, like they could, I don't know, I wouldn't do that. But he's like, yeah, I could hack. And he called Stanley a pedophile, and they were calling him, and the other girl, Jenna, was calling him a pedophile. And I said, oh, well, I kind of stuck up for Stanley, and I was like, well, if you don't really know that, you probably shouldn't be spreading rumors about that, you know? And then they had the other stalker guy, Bruce. He was like, and he has a reputation in town of like, I think he had like some girl's naked pictures on his phone or something. I don't know. I'm hearing like rumors. All right. But anyway, so I find out about Bruce, right? And Bruce says to me one time, I was like, struggling with money as usual. And I was like, he's like, oh, well, maybe you should be a prostitute. And then he says to me one time, oh, well, maybe you should put a red light out there. So is red light like has something to do with prostitution or something? Like, is this motherfucker like spreading rumors about me or something? Like, what is going on? The whole place was shady, all right? The whole place was shady. Ed hits my car, then he blames me, all right? Never pays for it, but he gets away with that. And, he was being all buddy-buddy with Stanley, but yeah, he's calling Stanley a pedophile. Like, he's bringing Stanley food over. All right. It was just weird. So I was like, well, did they place Ed next to me? Like they say that in the harassment campaign, they like send, they put somebody next to you. All right. And my phone was really messed up then too when I lived there. And, they probably could see everything I was talking about, everything. I don't care. It's the truth what they put me through up there. All right. I don't know if it's woman haters. I don't know what is the deal, all right? I think that what Ed was like racist and a bigot. And he even admitted that and then another thing I heard about from the other neighbor saying that he's like, what do you call those people? The pathological liar, all right? So he said he couldn't live with his wife because of benefits, right? But then the neighbor told me that it was because his daughter doesn't want him living there because he's a wicked alcoholic. So, and then the time I got laid off, Deer Park laid me off when all that stupid shit went down with the COVID, right? They laid me off for no apparent reason, which made me even more behind. But the time that I was laid off, the whole time I was laid off, he was home the whole freaking time too. Like the whole time, the same amount of time. And so, I don't know, but I saw him talking to the police at Deer Park and he was like, and I would tell him everything. I told him everything that the girls were doing. And sometimes he seemed like he was on my side, but then other times he acted really sketchy. So I don't know what that was all about. But look at this guy. He's always walking. He walks with a ton of bags and he picks up the trash. He probably just picked up the trash that I saw the guy. He picks up the trash along the road every day. I was like, oh my God. I want to do that too. I do that too. I did it the whole pond, but I was like, I don't know. I think people think you're weird if you do that. I don't know. But anyways, it's just, I don't know if it's just these people with mental illnesses, if they're like, but he was definitely love bombing me. And, and I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if he was part of it, but he needs to pay for my truck. His company needs to pay for my truck. All right. That's like totally bullshit that he gets away with hitting somebody's truck. I file a police report, and then the police says to me, oh, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Arrest him? Like condescending. All right. Police chief. That's what he said. And I was like, maybe I should have said yes. Oh my God. I don't know. I just want justice, all right? I just want justice. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah, shady people in that complex, I'll tell you. All right? And they all have records. And then people that I worked for, they have records too. Like, they all have like weird histories up there. Every single person that I worked for that were like in charge of me or whatever, they all have weird, sketchy pasts. So, I don't know. I'm happy now, but look at it. It's beautiful. I just wish I could get, some money, like help. Like they gave my $40,000 to Tiffany. I don't know why they did that, all right, because I'm the only one in the pay. But, this is what they do, okay? They want to ruin your life, I guess. I don't know why they want to do that, but, so I wish I could get some help, and I did apply for help here in the city, but I couldn't, my truck wasn't, I kept on getting flat tires and stuff, and nobody would help me with air with that. So the neighbor did come out. I had to move it when we had the snow. I had to move it. The neighbor came and helped me with the air, but yeah, I couldn't make it to my appointment, so I asked if we could do it, like the interview online or something, like video, but she never got back to me on that, so I got blown off again. But a gift card for Market Basket would be so appreciated. If anybody's listening to this, I'd like to send me a gift card for Market Basket. Haley buys a lot of food, but it'd be nice to be able to contribute and, seeing that I'm probably blacklisted from work. I don't know. I'm fucking traumatized from work. What these people did. It's like nobody believes what shit went down, but yeah, these places are shady. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm telling the truth. So now I'm kind of scared because I don't want to work in places that are going to fuck you over or play head games with you. I just don't want to do it. I can't do it. I could work for myself again. I just don't want to do cleaning because my body's like, no way. I was thinking maybe dog walking or, I don't know, dog walking or like senior help, people that need help, like just doing errands or whatever. I don't know. But really I just want to get off the earth, but I'm stuck here, so yeah, a gift certificate to Market Basket would be very appreciated. I don't know how that's going to happen, but look at these flowers. Look at them. Oh my God. Oh, they last forever too. Okay, I can't believe my phone's letting me do a whole video. Wow. Okay, bye.